Hello, lovely. Lovely to meet you. I'm Dr. Nicola and I specialise in respiratory issues. So your own doctor referred you to me because you're still having an issue with your chest, is that correct? Yeah, okay. Right. I'm going to ask you some questions and I will need to know from when it first started. Okay, so I know this may be a little bit repetitive, but it would really help me get a picture. Okay, good. So, right, so when did the issues start to arise? Okay. So in December you had the flu. Okay. Can you just describe the symptoms to me? Yep. Okay. Right. So fever, cough, headache and tiredness. Okay, so you're in bed for 3 days, yeah? Okay. Right, and what about afterwards? How did you feel? Okay, so the cough got worse, okay. And you had pain in the chest. Yeah. Any sore throat? Any cold? Okay. So after the initial 3 days in bed and then afterwards, did the cough gradually get worse and worse? Okay, and you say you are asthmatic. Okay, so how has your asthma been? Oh wow, okay, so asthma attacks. So sometimes it felt like every half an hour. Okay, it's quite intense. And sometimes they were worse. Okay. Alright, and what about your cough? Right, so you're having a lot of cough, pain, okay, and asthma, always constantly feeling like you couldn't breathe, and tightness. Okay, right. Anything trigger the cough? Okay, so possibly talking, laughing, okay, and even taking breaths sometimes. It's very intense. And how long has that been going on for? Okay. Right, so then you got diagnosed with a chest infection shortly afterwards. Okay, and you had the antibiotics. You had some steroids. Okay. Did they help at all? Okay, so possibly relieve symptoms of the breathlessness slightly. Okay. That's fine. Okay. And whereabouts did you feel the pain? Okay, so about here and around the back. Okay. Any wheezing? Right. Okay, so the paramedics come out, and when was that? Christmas Day? Okay, what did they do? Okay, so nebulizer, okay. 2 of those. That help? Good, yeah. You can just explain to me what was happening at the moment, just so I can try and get a picture. Right, okay. Okay. No, that doesn't sound like a panic attack. No. But then you would know that yourself. Yeah. Yeah, so it sounds like your asthma has got really exaggerated, and I think it's been triggered off by the flu, and that developed into a chest infection, and that's really kick-started your asthma, if you like, into overdrive. Yeah, that seems to be what I'm getting the picture of at the moment from what you're telling me. Yeah, does that sound about right? Okay, so what have you been doing with your inhalers? Is that fuss there? Okay. Yeah. And you'll tot up it in the middle. Okay, that's fine. So 2 morning, 2 lunchtime, 2 before bed. Okay, that's fine. How are you getting on with that? Good. And you've had more steroids. Okay, I don't like the fact that you've had lots of steroids, but okay. Feeling all right though? Good. What about your Ventolin inhaler? Have you been taking that one? Okay, so that's a lot. So you literally nothing been able to help you breathe. Okay. Yeah. I would have liked you to have gone in actually for a check. That would have been of use. Yeah. Yes, it does sound that way, to be honest, that you've been kind of, you know, gone round in circles a little bit. Yeah, I do think so. I think that the steroid should have been not as much. Yeah, and I feel like this possibly should have been looked into a little bit sooner. Yeah. I'm glad to see that you've got out the worst, which is good. And how long afterwards did that after feeling kind of last? Yeah, okay. Right, so that went on a good few weeks. Weeks and weeks. Okay. And was that just the cough? Okay. And a little bit of pain, which got easier. Okay. Oh, okay, so they were to open your airways. That really should have helped. How did you find it? Okay. It's possibly a bit better, but not really. Okay, and has it had a lasting effect now with the cough? Is that what's bothering you? Well, that could be typically an asthma kind of thing, with feeling that you've got something here. Okay, kind of going like that, and coughing, but it's not actually there. It's quite a dry cough, and triggering, as you say, with the different tones and temperatures, hot and cold, and that triggers it off. Yeah. What about laughing? Yeah. Okay. Sounds like you're really having a tough time. You really should have had your flu injection. Yeah. To prevent these things from happening, because it's very dangerous for somebody with asthma to actually get the flu, because these can happen. We get chest infections and they can develop into all sorts of different things. There's a possibility that the lining of your lungs could still be inflamed. Okay. I will have a listen. I think when I read through your notes that was questioned, and pleurisy I think was mentioned too. But you haven't been given any more antibiotics. Okay. That's fine. How do you feel in yourself? Any pain or? Sometimes, okay. What about the breathlessness? So it's had a lasting effect that way as well. Okay. So you get out of breath easier. Yeah. So you're taking it a lot more regular. And then it's expirated asthma. lasting damage. But you feel okay in yourself now, that's really good. So it sounds like the brunt of it was in the December and got quite escalated quite a lot. You got over the flu and then you really had bad problems with your asthma and issues with your chest, the chest infection, all of that added together, and it's kind of really just went high and high, and then it's kind of stuck at one place, and now it's got a lot better, but it's still there. You're still having issues, which it shouldn't be now because we're nearly in April. Yeah. Have you had an x-ray or anything yet? No, okay. Has it been mentioned? Yeah. I do think having an x-ray is a really good idea. But I'm thinking that we need to possibly issue another course of antibiotics, something a little bit stronger. A safety net of steroids, I think, is a must-have. I like that you obviously have got a lot better. I mean, a lot from the sounds of this, but I am still concerned that it's still lingering on. Okay, and that isn't any good for any of us, so I would like you to get that checked out. Anything else that I need to be made aware of? Right, you sure? Okay. Do you know what your temperature was when you had the flu? Okay, so it's quite high. Right. Yeah. Sounds traumatic. So you really felt like you were dying. Yeah. Please make sure you have your flu injection, please. Yeah. I know. But with any injection we can feel a little bit groggy, but that is safe, whereas if you end up with the flu it's quite dangerous, and especially with being an asthmatic. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay, so I've had a few people ask me this, and the honest answer is I don't know. We never will know. However, it's unlikely, but we can't rule it out that it wasn't COVID-19. Okay, I know there is some people concerned about that, and we can't say for certain, obviously, but have you been to China or airports or anything like that about beginning of December? No. Okay. Potentially not then. Okay. But I know with crossovers and things like that we aren't 100%. But you need to take it as that wasn't. Okay, because you still need to protect yourself. Okay, especially if you're like that with the flu, I would be extremely careful. Okay, my lovely. Yeah, so please don't think, oh, that was that, I'm fine. No, because the chances are it was the flu, which you need to go with. Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So, I need you to just take some extra precautions for me. Alright, lovely. Okay. Do you know what your peak flow was? Well, okay, 100. That's very low, actually. And what are you normally? Okay, so fairly low, but not that low. Okay. Have you ever had extreme asthma like this before? Okay. Yeah, I know that, and I appreciate your concern. Okay, but I want you to just put that out of your mind and let's concentrate on working forward. Okay, and whatever damage is there at the moment, we need to just get that resolved. Okay, we need to protect ourselves. So I just need you to be extra careful. Make sure you're washing your hands properly. Okay, staying 2 meters away from people. Okay, and just having a really good hygiene yourself. All right. Yeah, just make sure you do that. It's very, very important. And please make sure you go for regular asthma reviews. Do you do that with a nurse? Oh, you do. Brilliant. Do you know when you had your last one? Right, so you should be due one then, which is really good. What do you like with the hay fever? So you do get hay fever, okay. Have you had any symptoms of hay fever at the moment? No, okay. So it's quite late at the moment actually this year, but the weather's still a little bit on the chilly side. But yeah. So as soon as you start having any symptoms of hay fever, please start taking your antihistamines. However, in the circumstances, if you normally do suffer, I think it might be an idea that I give you a prescription now. Okay, do you know what you normally have? Ah, okay, I can do some of those, no problem. I'll get you one of them done. Okay, and just start taking that. I think it's the best thing, start and building it up, especially if you've been having a bad chest. Yeah. Because we know that being an asthmatic and having hay fever, the attacks become more regular, especially at night time. Yeah. Good point actually. Was the asthma waking you up with the attacks? Yeah, quite regular. And you couldn't lie down, okay. Any particular way that you found that lying down helped? Front. Okay. You are looking well in yourself. I think you do look good, so that's fine. No concerns by looking at you, which is a positive. And you said you feel great, which is good. Not a problem. That's that. Okay. Yeah. What I need to do, I just need to do a few little tests, okay? I just want to check your pulse, blood pressure, and I want to have a listen to your chest, okay? I will have to pop a note and arrange an x-ray for you. Okay, that would be the best thing for me to do. So, arrange x-ray. I will do that for you when you've gone. So please look out for the letter, alright? But obviously with the current situation, I would like you to stay at home as much as possible. Okay, I think it's best to do that to protect yourself and others. Okay, just while we're kind of getting this sorted. That's the best option for you to look after yourself. Okay, stay at home. Okay, so you do struggle mentally. Okay, how have you been feeling? Okay, all right. Okay, it's okay, don't worry. No, you're not stupid. Honestly. It's okay, I'm here to listen. Okay? It's fine. Just take your time and you can tell me. Yeah? Mental health is extremely important. Always. And at the moment, with people self-isolating and quarantine, shielding and all that's going on, it is a very, very difficult time. So you need to try and look after yourself and remember to speak and talk out, okay? Because isolating isn't nice for anybody, but having mental health problems and struggling with loneliness and things, and then feeling isolated normally, and on top of actually being, you know, in isolation, things like that, it isn't very nice. So please take your time. I've got some tissues there if you need any. And I think this is important because, you know, mental health kind of often gets brushed under the carpet, and you know, people stop talking about it and things like that. And in these kind of situations, I think it is important to remember that we need to be talking. So please, just explain to me, how do you feel right now? Okay. Yeah. And is the anxiety quite overwhelming? Yeah. So if you struggle with OCD symptoms anyway, something like this can make you more OCD. Yeah, I get that completely. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I understand. I don't know you think that way, but yes, everybody's scared and anxious. But somebody with issues such as yourself, it can be exaggerated. Okay. And you know about things like triggers. This could be triggering something off. So please pay attention to your feelings. Okay. Yeah. And if you start to worry about anything, you know, you can pick up the phone. Okay. Speak to me. Or speak to your own doctor or nurse or family member, a friend. You know, pick up the phone, or send a text message or something like that. Okay. And you say you experience loneliness anyway, so I can imagine that the idea of isolating for such a long time is having quite an effect on you. Yeah. Okay, and who do you live with, please? And are they fully aware of the situation? Okay. Okay. And what about your medication? What is it you take? Yep. Yep. Okay, so that's your mental health medication. Are you taking anything else? And that's the HRT. Okay. When did you last have a medication review? Okay, so is that yearly you have that? I'm guessing you're due on around about now then. I think we definitely need to get your medication reviewed and have a mental health review as well, please. I'll pass that on to your doctor, and I'll make sure that you can see them and really talk about your feelings, okay, and how you're feeling, see how everything's getting on. I think it's very important anyway, but the current situation, I think it's really, really important. Okay, that's fine. So if you can just elaborate a little bit more on that feeling, because I'm really concerned about that, and I need to know a little bit more, because I don't want to send you away without addressing your emotions properly. Okay, because I'm quite concerned. Okay, so you've got that sinking feeling. Yep. Scared. Yep. So you don't want change. That's a good point, actually, because in life, I suppose, we're just going along and something really drastic happens and our life kind of sort of shatters, and then things are different, and then we're trying to process these things, and our brains can't process it. People who suffer with mental health problems and autism, such as yourself, that can be like extremely difficult to grasp. So I'm guessing it's the change of the unknown, and everything's different. Say partners at home and children at home and businesses closed and shops closed, and then yeah. No, that doesn't sound stupid. Honestly, you tell me. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I can understand why you say you feel like you are in a horror movie. Yeah. I know. I can't believe it either. And I'm sorry that, you know, you're feeling this way. Yeah, I know. We'll get through it, okay? But we need to keep strong. Alright, keep fighting. Yeah? We need to pay attention to our feelings, alright? And I'm glad that you're able to open up to me and just explain to me what you're feeling. It's really important. Yeah. I guess so. When you're concerned maybe about, you know, how's people going to recover from this? How is the world going to recover? Businesses and things like that, I know. But you need to concentrate on the things that you can change, that you can deal with, okay? Everything else at the moment, we can't control. We can't deal with, okay? We need to focus on you. And you, what can you do? What can you deal with? Yeah? Think about it. What could you do? And what else? Okay, a bit of gardening? Yeah? Anything? Yeah, I mean, nothing like that is obviously going to be the be-all and end-all, and, you know, but I think keeping busy is a good one. Yeah, it's keeping busy, active, getting some fresh air. Okay, just stand in your back garden. Yeah, and the sun's been shining here, hasn't it? So just relax in the garden, read a book, you know, watch some TV or something on Netflix or something. Yeah, spend some time with your family. Yeah. Do you have access to the internet? Good. So communicate with your friends on social media, but do me a favour. Try to not read too much. Okay, because I think that's going to add to your mental health a lot. I do. That's when you start panicking and the fear sets in, and then your mind goes overtime and stuff like that, and I don't think that's a good idea. No. And then you don't know some of it's fake, is it real, and then when you're reading all the negative sticks in your mind. Yeah, and then the negative is what they focus on, and it's a vicious circle. And that's not going to be helping. But I think it's a great place and a good thing to do, especially at the moment, because you want to stay connected and stay at home and stay safe. So the best thing, use it for the good things, but try not to focus too much on the bad. And remember just stuff that you can control. Yeah, it's important. Try some meditation. This is a great time, I think, to recoup, recharge, and to relax, because think about it, and lives normally are extremely busy, okay? So why don't we just take a step back a little bit, okay? Step back just to breathe, feel who you are, okay? Just feel who you are. Think, this is who I am. I'm here, I'm breathing, I'm healthy. I'm going to get through this. We are all going to get through this, okay? Then just do some meditation. Listen to some guided meditation. I highly recommend Jason Stevenson on YouTube, okay? Absolutely incredible for guided meditation. Lovely relaxation music. I'm writing this down so you can take it with you, okay? And I would recommend actually listening to some ASMR, okay? Autonomous sensory meridian response, okay? Definitely look it up on Google and have a look on YouTube for ASMR artists, okay? One in particular I think is amazing is Be Brave, Be You, ASMR, and I think the Be Brave, Be You is very important. So definitely recommend you check her out. I'll just write that down for you. there is a lot of other amazing artists on there. Seriously, there really is some really good ones, okay? So all you need to put in is ASMR, and then all the artists will come up, okay? But there's a mixture of role-playing and triggers, okay? It's quite a new therapy, quite a sound therapy, bit of a visual therapy, yeah? And the way that some of us like to describe it is like it's sort of a tingling sensation through your head and through there, sort of down your meridian lines, hence the name. And not everybody experiences those tingles, but I would like to say it's sometimes when you're at the hairdressers and you're having your hair washed or your hair cut and you sort of feel all fuzzy and kind of all relaxed. It's that kind of feeling, but everyone's different. And it's just great to relax to, just listen to it. And you can listen to, especially Be Brave Be You ASMR. I know she's got Spotify and iTunes and is on Amazon Music. Got an album on there, I think. I saw that she was having another album or two out on there, I'm not sure. I do follow on social media, so have a look. Yeah, but some of the other artists have got Spotify and things as well, so it's really nice if you like to listen. But some people do like to watch. Yeah, so definitely check that out. Also, the Calm app. Okay, I think it's great if you're struggling to sleep. There's some sleep stories or something like that, okay? Because I think in times like this, our minds are going to work overtime. Yeah, so I think it's important when we're in our bed, pop headphones on, okay? Especially with the ASMR and sleep stories, anything like that, guided meditation. I'd say just lie there. Headphones on, get comfy, close your eyes and just relax and just listen and just go with it. You can try that for me. Okay, it will help you soothe your mind, help you relax and help you calm and hopefully help you sleep. Okay, and it should just help you feel a lot lighter. I like to do that before bed. But if you have, you know, half an hour in the day or whenever, have a go. Okay. You know, and I try and do some exercise. Just get your heart pumping. Okay. Or maybe a bit of yoga and Pilates. Again, there's a lot of amazing things on YouTube. I'll definitely check some different stuff out, okay? Yeah. And it's really important as well that, you know, you stay connected with your friends and family. Okay. Yeah, just pick up the phone and have a chat. FaceTime, you know, Facebook Messenger. Yeah, anything like that. Okay. Yeah, send text messages and things, you know. Really do, it's important. And just tell them how you're feeling, because I bet you there are so many people feeling the same way. I really do think so. Yeah. I do. And you'll find that people that wouldn't normally struggle are feeling that way too. Yeah? And it might spark a conversation. Okay? It's nothing to be ashamed of at all. We're all human. Yeah? Okay. I wish I could help you a lot more. It's a big issue and it's really important. Thank you for being honest with me and talking. I really appreciate that. Yeah, but, you know, it helps you feel a bit lighter. But please don't be scared or ashamed to feel scared and anxious, a bit depressed and things like that. Okay? It's understandable when we're not getting out in the fresh air and we're not getting the vitamin D from the sun. It's going to really dampen our mood. Especially when you can see the sun shining and you can't go out and things like that. Yeah. Okay. We don't know how things are going to go yet, do we? But day by day, but the main focus is you. Okay, your health, your well-being. So you have to keep an eye on your asthma. Okay. And your chest and your mental health. Do you feel a little bit better now? You've offloaded a little bit to me. Yeah? Good. Okay. But please, if you do struggle, okay, you can get on the phone to the Samaritans or some other mental health organisations, okay, like Mind and things like that. Yeah, you can ring up and speak to the doctor or the nurse, okay. Yeah, look online, there's a lot of resources online, okay? Please make sure that you use the information available. Okay, I know it is best that you do that, and I know that could cause issues more, but please just try to do that to protect yourself, okay? Yeah, but I would like to check in with you, actually, myself, okay? So, would you mind if I can call you in about a week? Yeah, can I do that? Just to see how you are getting on. Yeah, okay, because I'm concerned by that. So, I'll ring you a week and we'll book it for the same time. Can I have your mobile number, please, or your house phone? Yeah. Thank you. I will pop that on the system that I will be calling. Okay. And I will discuss your mental health, see how you're getting on. Okay. We may, have to tweak one of the medications just to try and help balance your mood out a little bit. Okay. And do you take any benzodiazepines at all? Okay, so you normally have lorazepam, okay. Have you got enough of those at the moment? Okay, I'll issue some of those as well. So, I'm going to give you antihistamines. You've got enough inhalers? Sure? Good. And I'm going to give you and some lorazepam. Just when needed, please, okay. And the antihistamines daily. Okay, are you alright for your other medications? Yeah? Okay, good. So I won't issue any antibiotics just yet, unless when I have a listen to your chest I think otherwise, okay? Yeah. And then I'll phone you in a week and we can have a chat about your mental health. And I can see how you've been getting on your chest. Okay, and you've got some steroids left, did you say? Right, I'll issue some more of those then, just for the safe side. Okay. Right. To check your temperature first. Okay. That's perfect. It's all good. Right, can I listen to your pulse? Thank you. That's all good. I'll check your blood pressure. Okay, pop your arm out for me. Thank you. That's great. Keep that there. Okay, please relax. Thank you. That is brilliant in a nice healthy range. Okay, so temp is good. Pulse is good. And blood pressure is good. Really good. Not concerned about anything there. Okay. Okay, I'm going to listen to your chest. Would you mind just putting your top down slightly? Thank you. Okay. If you could just breathe normally for me. Okay, could you take deep breaths? I can hear a slight crackle. Sound quite clear actually though. In general, sounds like there's a lot of oxygen going through. I can hear a little crackling and wheezing. Okay, breathe normally. Okay. 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 Pop your top back, please. Right, so it sounds like you're getting a good oxygen flow. A bit crackly, a bit wheezy, I'd say. Which is probably due to the asthma, to be honest. Okay. Other than that, it sounds great. Yeah, I am sort of wondering whether the lining of your lungs are swollen. Okay. But I would definitely like to get you for an x-ray just to see if there's any fluid build up and any swelling information. Okay. So we'll get that sorted. I'm going to lay off the antibiotics. Okay, I would like you to have the x-ray first. Continue with your inhalers as you've been given. I'll give you these tablets, things that I said I would get for you. Okay. But please don't take the steroids. Just have them as a backup. So you feel like you're just getting quite bad, a lot of cough and, you know, quite wheezy and tight and things, and start taking the steroids. Okay. Right. I'm just going to check your peak flow. Okay. So I'm going to give you this, okay? I'm sure you know how to take your peak flow. In, out, sharp. Okay, there we go. Okay, and again. And one more. Okay. And you say it's normally about 350. It's still on the low side. Okay. So you can get about 200 to 10-ish peak flow. Have you got one of those at home? Okay, could you do that for me once a day? And just jot it down. If you can do that for the week, I can speak to you about it when I phone you next week. Thank you. I'll jot that down on a piece of paper for you as well. Okay, so that's mine, that one's for you. That's all the information I've asked you to do. Okay, and try, so that's for you. Right, that's all good. Do you have any questions, my love? You sure? Good. Do you feel a little bit better? Yeah? Okay. All right. Well, I'm pleased overall. I'm going to get that x-ray sorted for you as soon as possible. I will get the referral and you'll get a letter through the post. Okay. I will ring you this time next week. Let me just double check I've got the slot. Okay, I could do 10 minutes later, would that be all right? Great. I'll just pop you in. Your number is perfect. It's all good. I'll phone you in a week's time. Any problems in the meantime, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone. Okay, you can speak to myself, your own doctor, or one of the nurses. Okay. And I need you to keep a diary of your peak flow daily. Okay. And start your antihistamines straight away. Okay, take the lorazepam when you need it, and steroids keep as a backup. Okay, my lovely. So we'll just do that. And there we go. Oh, it's my pleasure, love. Oh, I know. It's all right. Everything's going to be okay. All right. My pleasure. You take care now. Bye-bye.